let's get to it, shall we? We're going to start off with this. There's a new Predator movie coming out called Killer of Killers. It's animated, but I believe it's directed by the same guy who directed Prey.
Yeah,
Who's also
who
directed the animated film
Badlands
as well. Well, they just did an early screening of it at the comic convention they were doing, and the reactions are amazing. Now, listen, I admit I have not had high expectations for this. I've said like, people said that last Terminator one, that Terminator anime thing, everybody said, oh, it's so good. And I watched and I'm like, I didn't think it was all that good. And this new Predator one, Killer of Killers, kind of looked the same to me. So I wasn't excited about it, but the reactions are through the roof. This comes to us from Coming Soon. We're writing, Predator, Killer of Killers. First reactions call it brutal and awesome. So we're going to read some of these at length here. The initial reactions to Predator, Killer of Killers are coming in, and they seem to unanimously agree that the movie is one of the better entries in the franchise. Film critic Bill Bria shared his thoughts saying, psyched to say that Predator, Killer of Killers is the best Predator movie since Prey. Wasn't that the last Predator movie?
Yeah.
Okay. He posted, gorgeously animated, incredibly visceral action sequences, an ingenious structure for an anthology, and a fantastic expansion of the Utica hunting grounds. I never pronounced that right. The series is in great hands. Meanwhile, Russ Milham of The Direct shared that Killer of Killers was a big surprise and described it as awesome. He continued, the movie offers tons of excellent fight sequences, brutal moments, and intriguing additions to the Predator lore. Milham admitted that he initially wasn't sold on the animation, but the movie, but quickly became impressed with it. He concluded Predator fans will fall in love. FS Studios wrote, Killer of Killers is a 10 out of 10 animated film. The post then proceeded to praise the action sequences. It reads, action sequences are incredible. I love each of the stories that was shown in each era. I also love how the story all came together nicely at the end. The animation is really well done. Courtney Howard wrote, from Variety, The Killer of Killers, adding that it kicks ass and holds nothing back. Howard also highlighted the tactile texture, riveting animated scale and scope, bloody, brutal fights, and compelling characters, and the film's use of Easter eggs. All right, so listen, I have had not a lot of excitement for this. I loved Prey. Loved it. But this did not look all that great to me simply because of the Terminator thing. But everybody, Rob, is saying this is great. Everybody who's seen it has said it's amazing. And you have very much been excited for this. You have had high expectations for this. What do you think about the reactions we're hearing?
Well, first of all, I love the trailers. You could tell the animation was cool, that it kicked ass. But, you know, Steve Asbell, the president of 20th Century Studios, who I like to call the quiet king of franchises, this is his wheelhouse. He's the guy, I know him a little bit. He's read Star Trek novels. And not just Star Trek novels. He knows which are the best Star Trek novels. So he's been shepherding. He brought us back Hellraiser. He brought back Prey. You know,
by the way, that Hellraiser return was not bad.
It was not bad.
Yeah.
And so, you know, working with Trachtenberg on this and on Predator Badlands, you know, the fact that they probably had a lot of great ideas. They're like, we want to do Samurai Predator. Because, you know, all the fans were like, wouldn't it be cool if the Predator would go after a samurai in like feudal Japan? Well, they've done that. Then there's like a sky battle in World War II with pilots against a Predator spaceship in the skies above what? Germany? When I saw the trailer, I'm like, I can't wait for this. And to hear this, because, you know, like you said, with the Terminator thing, it could go either way. But to hear this, count me in. I'm stoked.
What about the trailers? Because I know you've been excited for this thing this whole time. What is it about the trailers for you that have jumped out, that have made you excited?
First of all, I love the animation style. And I love the animations. Like, you know Blue-Eyed Samurai? I really like the animation style.
I love Blue-Eyed Samurai.
I just think that the period, you know, a lot of the time when they're not Disney movies and they can't do 24 frame animation, so they'll do like 18 frames or 16 frames. That's what kind of the anime look to it. This has there's like they said in the review, a tactile quality to the visuals that I really love. Like the way the explosions looked in the skies off those Corsairs, or the way that, I mean, like Shogun, you know, it had that feel.
Yeah.
Like if you could say it had a really great period feel to it. I mean, it's a period look, an animated film. I mean, it just, to me, I'm stoked. I can't wait. And doesn't it air on the
Just
6th?
a couple of days. Yep.
Yeah.
It's just a couple of days away and it comes out. So you're not going to have to wait long to watch it.
I think this weekend, I can't wait.
But I'm getting my Switch 2. I think the same day that this thing drops. So I'm going to be going back and forth between playing some Switch games and watching this thing now. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Hungryroot. Okay, so I'm sure you guys can all relate to this. Spring hits and suddenly life goes from like 0 to 100. Busy season is officially in full swing over here. And honestly, who's got time to go grocery shopping? That's where Hungryroot comes in. See, because Hungryroot is like having your own personal shopper. I told them my goals and they started curating groceries for me that actually fit my life. Be it smoothies, snacks, salad kits, even ready to eat meals. All clean ingredients, no artificial junk. This week, I got the grilled turkey tenderloin with pesto grilled veggies, and it was amazing. And I got my usual protein-packed snacks. It's like they're learning my taste better than I even know myself. And the best part is, I don't have to waste time driving to the grocery store and wandering the aisles. That's time I can spend doing literally absolutely anything else. Guys, I love Hungryroot. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/Campea and use the code Campea. That's hungryroot.com/Campea, code Campea, to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/Campea, code Campea. Anyway, guys, I'm sold. The reactions to it have got me sold. I'm going to go check out Predator Killer of Killers. What do you think about the reactions? Have you been excited about this? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.